Hi everybody, I'm Jocelyn. Welcome to my Flash reaction and review show. Okay, I don't know about you, but I've had a long day, alright? Just keeping it real. Had a long day, so this is the best time right now for me to watch The Flash and to enjoy my whistling. Ah, yes. Nice. Nice, you just gotta get a glass. Okay, anyways, let's keep going. Barry now knows that the Flash is going to die in the crisis. So, a little different from when we learned that Iris was going to die at the hands of Savitar. So this is going to be a completely different scenario, but in a sense, something similar. That's what I think about it. So, tonight we are going to watch Flash Season 6, Episode 2, and the title is called A Flash of Lightning. Let's go, people.
I stared at that newspaper for so many years.
Flash missing, vanishes in crisis.
First it felt like a guide. Proof that things were heading in the right direction. Then it became a sword hanging over my head. Part of me always felt like if I vanish, whatever crisis is coming, maybe I was still out there somewhere, looking for a way to come back to you. According to the monitor, that doesn't happen.
So what do we do first?
You go to the future.
If the doctor told you you were dying, you'd get a second opinion. So I'm gonna go see this crisis for myself.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, fine. Just do it. Did it work? I sound like Katie.
You sound like a non-meta thanks to Ray Palmer. And as long as this nanite camouflage cocktail is active, your voice and eyes will allow you to blend in with any group of regular Joes. So you can, live your life without scaring the ever-loving crap out of people.
And what about my hair?
Trust me, you'll fit right in. Welcome. Now, you two behave. I'm gonna go find our star curator.
What am I looking at here?
Your next lesson, Frosty. Some of the very stuff that makes life worth living. Art.
I love art.
Wow.
This isn't art. It's garbage.
Frost, it's not all that bad.
There are used tissues on this. Right? And this is just a plunger. Oh my god, look at the brushstrokes on this one. All right. Whatever guy made this has some real issues.
Right, but Frost, that's kind of the whole point. Art reflects how we feel, so connecting to art can help us plumb the depths of our soul.
Okay. What I am connecting to in these photos is that the photographer is afraid to get a shot in focus.
Those are actually mine.
And not all winners.
I can take a note. But if this is how Caitlin's other half is gonna maybe she should skip my next show.
Aw, poor girl.
They're alone.
I'm not gonna be alone. I have this.
Hello, Barry Allen. Preparing for temporal observational protocol.
What's that?
Is that Gideon?
It's a mobile Gideon unit I built from salvage parts of the plinth.
You'll come right back to this moment. Right to the second.
I promise.
Yeah, you better.
Approaching Mach 1. Mach 2. Now approaching November 30th, 2019. December 1st, 2019. Disruption barrier detected.
Is he smaller?
Here Your wound is still not healing.
My readings indicate you were exposed to an extra-universal material that destroys positive matter on contact. A substance known as antimatter.
Antimatter, that's new.
There's a wall of this stuff clogging up the speed force. Gideon, how do I get past it?
Not without additional assistance. Fortunately, there's an expert in the field, Dr. Jay Garrick, formerly known as the Flash of Earth 3.
Jay Garrick. That was a cool episode, episode 2. I mean, season 2. Season 2 was so cool.
Good to see you again, Barry.
You too, Jay.
You were right.
Dad.
You were hit with a dose of pure antimatter. Lucky you have speed healing, or that scratch could have wiped you out of existence.
So is there a way that I can time travel past the barrier?
You want to tell me why the hell you were time traveling to begin with?
I needed to see for myself if the monitor was telling the truth about what happened to me. And I know what you're going to say about time traveling.
Actually, I was going to tell you made the right call. For the past year, I've been detecting antimatter signatures across the multiverse. Now, we don't know their origin, but if my algorithm is
Supergirl.
correct, all Earths could be in danger.
And we have to find a way to break through that wall.
Your body never could. But maybe your mind can. I've already had to postpone my dinner plans.
Not any further, I hope.
Oh, his mommy.
Barry, I'd like you to meet my wife, Dr. Joan Williams.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Barry Allen. I've heard quite a bit about you.
Oh, his mom.
Marks on the Vic. They don't match a typical car explosion at all. It's like he was burned and toasty before the car crash. We know that Allegra's powers give her the ability to control radio waves and not heat waves, so...
Allegra might not have done this. And I told Judge Hankerson there was new evidence in Allegra's case. Okay, guys. All we have to do is find it.
I love this detective work.
CCP.
Let's do it. All right.
That is so cool. Wow. Oh, is this? Oh, this is Crisis. Who else do we see as cameos? Oh crap, we lost Ralphie. We lost all of them.
Biometrics are crashing.
I'm also picking up temporal energy readings.
Yeah, oh, Iris.
His mind has broken past the barrier. It's not just a new timeline he's found. It's billions of them. And Barry's mind is experiencing them all.
Holy crap.
In order for billions to survive this coming crisis, Flash must die.
Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo. Intense, people. Intense. Intense. Okay. So, whoo. All right. Take it down a notch. Okay, so Barry learns the Flash will die. But does that necessarily mean this Flash will die? Right? We've got how many Flashes and how many multiverses, but the Flash will die. You know, it'd be interesting to find out, are there other Flashes on other Earths? I mean, we already know the Jay Garrick one, but like, who are the other Flashes? Ezra Miller? I don't know. Maybe Ezra Miller will be there. Okay, so there's that piece. And so their plan, Iris and Barry, they're just doing it alone. So his plan is to go to the day after the crisis, but it looks like he doesn't, there's not a day that he knows that exists. So he's not able to go past that wall of the Speed Force. Interesting. And he got a boo-boo, so he went back to Iris to try and figure this out. And he goes to see Jay Garrick, and who is that? His mom. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. He's got his mom and dad doppelganger right there, and it just brings a lot, you know. That is so sweet. I really like how they included his parents into another Earth for him to just feel that. But you know, I hope he does tell her that you look like my mom. I mean, that'd be so wonderful. But okay, Then with this, okay, so I like this whole detective work of trying to understand this meta. The fact that it's not, this discussion is not happening at Star Labs, but it's happening in Iris's office. It's more detective, more mystery. I like it. You know, different setting. I really like it. And, you know, trying to figure out with this meta, with her. I think she doesn't know how to use her powers. That's the whole thing. And I think that's what gets her in trouble, is she hasn't been properly trained how to use these powers. It just happens, and then she's in trouble. So I think with the proper training, she'll be able to use them. So I think it's a matter of clearing her. But again, I like this detective work team. And with Killer Frost, you know, having this persona so that she can enjoy life. And for her to go into the art gallery, that was pretty dang funny. That was really sad, though, when she said to Camilla, well, you know, not all wins them. How sad. Aw, but I have to admit, it was pretty darn funny. Okay. You know, I have to admit, I was looking for some cameos in there for the Crisis. They're just teasing it. Don't you think? They're just teasing this.
I saw billions of possible futures. Billions of deaths. All their pain, their suffering. And then they were gone. I felt all of it. Now I know the monitor is right. I have to die. I need to go home.
Barry, you can't be moving.
Please, I have to see Iris.
So did we, but she fired a heat blast right at Ralph.
It wasn't just heat. It was ultraviolet radiation.
He got a sunburn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
From hell. Look at his face. Most UV light gets absorbed by the ozone layer. This was entirely undiluted. If it wasn't for his powers, that sunburn would have killed him.
So put some aloe on it.
Okay.
No, I've got things to do.
What are we gonna do about this?
Don't even get me started. Listen.
Except when it's your gut.
I've never said that.
You didn't have to. That is a scared kid with no one to stand up for him. The public defender's office is overworked and underpaid. Joe, I'm the only one who can prove her innocence.
Your job is to prosecute the cases that we bring to you.
Your husband stared at me that same way when we first met.
I'm sorry. You look just like Barry's mother.
Oh.
Like,
I can't stop what's coming. The monitor was telling the truth.
We get Kara and Oliver and everybody. We recreate an antimatter dampener. I don't care. We just find a way.
I saw you. Caitlin. I saw everyone die. The only timeline where you all survived was if I died.
Oh, we got some good scenes, some good dramatic scenes. So with what Barry had just seen and experienced, he essentially experienced it all. You know, the magnitude of the responsibility that he has to save billions upon billions of people from all the different Earths. And his shoulders on him, and he just saw it. He felt the weight. So he now understands that, yes, he's meant to die. That was so sad. But of course, Iris is not going to accept it. Iris is not going to accept this to the day of. It's just like Felicity. Felicity won't accept that, you know, with Oliver leaving. She won't, but, you know, here we are with Iris, and so it's going to be interesting between now and the Crisis, what they're going to do, how things are going to play out. Oh, boy, I can tell you it's going to be pretty dramatic. But, you know, when he went into that, when he went there in his mother and father, that was a trip. It was a trip to watch them as his parents, you know, be able to help him in that way. And then for her to learn that she looks just like his mother, that's something else. I think that's going to be a major factor in the future, is that, you know, the sense that his parents are in Earth 3, and what does that mean to him? I think that's going to be really important too. But it's nice that, you know, they're implementing his parents there. I just think it's going to be a major part of the story as we go into the Crisis further down the line. and what that all means. Huh, interesting. Okay. And with the burns, ooh, I love how Killer Frost said, just put aloe. Aloe. She's pretty funny right now. She's pretty funny. And you know, with Joe and Cecile. I mean, Cecile, it's gonna be hard for her to be a DA because she has to be objective through all this. But because her powers are based on emotions and feelings, it's hard for her to just stay objective and to compartmentalize what she is feeling, even though she knows she's right. But you know, Joe, he had to go back to the facts. You are a DA. Do your job. You're supposed to do your job. You're supposed to prosecute. So what's she gonna do? Is she gonna stay as a DA? Is she not? Don't know. But I thought that was an interesting discussion and a conflict between the two married couples.
Yeah. Because of this. Our badges, your emblem, they're symbols of the strength that we're charged with to get back out there. And we don't make the choice to die. We would never choose to do that. But when we hear the call of duty, we're willing to make that sacrifice.
Oh, you don't even know what you're talking about, Joe.
That's not giving up, Bear. That's what you call resilience. And I know you'd have plenty of that.
Back at Juvie, the night that particle accelerator exploded, I wasn't alone. My cousin was there at the same time. Esperanza. Talk about bad influences. I wanted out of her gang, so she jumped me. She died in the explosion. Or at least I thought she did.
You think she's still alive?
Esperanza made me get the same tattoo as her.
The witness ID'd you off that tab.
But Esperanza's dead. There's no way it could be her. I mean, it's impossible. Right?
Hey, did you get those Juvie records?
Oh yeah, took a bit of stretching, but we got about 5 years.
Oh, look at his face.
Is there a file on a girl named Esperanza Garcia?
Yeah, there is. And I smell a mystery.
Inmate was discovered in a vegetative state. She has been taken out of our custody.
Out of custody into the hands of a very redacted organization.
Esperanza's alive.
Cecile, did you hear that?
You got to get this.
That's not me.
Uh-oh, there's her cousin.
Bring me Elena Garcia or burn.
Haha, this is cool. I like this. Whoa. It's definitely the cousin. She's been framing her this whole time. Man, where's Team Flash when you need them?
Come on, come on.
Dang. Go on, Joe. Watch out, Joe. Watch out. Barry, go on. Help out.
Hey, what's up?
Barry, we were talking to Cecile about her case.
Turns out that Allegra had a cousin named Esperanza with the same powers as her. Everybody thought that Esperanza was dead.
Esperanza must have killed the witness, not Allegra. No, Esperanza can't let anyone know she's alive.
CCPD is in a total blackout.
She's going after Allegra.
I am going to send Ralph there right now and...
No, there's no time. I'm going.
Barry, no, you're still recovering.
I'll be fine, all right? I'm going.
Watch out. Watch out. Nope. She's there. She's there. Woo!
Esperanza, este no eres tú.
This isn't you.
Tienes razón.
Right.
Esperanza murió hace 5 años.
Take off the mask.
Only ultraviolet now.
I'm ultraviolet.
Who let you do this? Then you die too.
Flash.
Keep her safe.
Watch out, Barry. Watch out. You're still weak, honey. You're still weak. Watch out, Barry. Watch out, Barry. You're still weak. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And ka-jam.
Get up, hero. I want you to die on your feet.
Ultraviolet light travels at 186,000 miles per second, which is 80 times your top speed. I suggest a hasty retreat.
Oh, I get it.
Our badges.
He's gonna need that speed in order for him to go faster.
Call of Duty. We're willing to make that sacrifice.
He wants that charge.
And that's not giving up, Barry. That's what we call resilience.
He wants that charge.
Plenty of that.
Hit the emblem. Hit it right here. Hit it right here. Yep. He wants that charge, right? That's awesome. Ah, just like this. Bam! Woohoo! Ooh. So my thoughts were with the gamma rays, with that charge, it said gamma rays, their speed, it seems like a little bit faster from what he needs. So I think it's going to be actually a benefit to him, like a conduit for electricity. So I think that's what's going to happen. So this could be a good thing. And he remembers that lecture or that story that Joe gave him. And I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be cool. Okay, so I like the fact that what did she call her? The Electraviolet something? Whatever. The Esperanza, her cousin. So she's been out free and she's just been framing her cousin for her deeds. So then does that mean that with, what's her name? I forgot. The cousin, she's going to be free, right? And so is she then going to learn how to use her powers for good? Is she going to be a new character that we're going to see more of with Team Flash? I think so. I think it'd be cool. I don't know. We will see that. But really like the whole dialogue between her and Cecile. And that she said, you know what? I am also a meta-human. So that was pretty darn cool. Concerned about the fact that, with Barry and, how he sat there with Joe telling that story. And, Grant Gustin's such an awesome actor. And just the way he just has tears running now. I'm pretty sure if he told Joe the full story, that Joe, I don't think Joe would have given him that same advice, because he wouldn't know what the full story is of how he's going to sacrifice himself for billions and billions of people. It would be a totally different story. But for where he was at that moment, it was what was needed. So then I guess there was that added value to that. And with the whole Killer Frost thing, I like the fact that we're just delving into her character as Killer Frost, because we always see Killer Frost in the background on the side burner where she just comes out. It's mostly Caitlin. Now we're gonna see, Killer Frost in the forefront, and we're gonna get to know her as a character. So how often are we gonna see Caitlin? I don't know, but I love this character. She's hilarious. All right.
Then she off the eyewitness. She tried to kill Allegra's and nobody would know she was still alive.
And you skipped over the part where this ultraviolet person might have been trained in the art of assassination by a secret organization?
Yeah, that's on my to-solve list.
What's on ours now? If there's a group out there exploiting metas, then they're gonna need our protection.
Yo. What'd you put in these painkillers?
Oh, you're not hallucinating. That is art. And some people might think it's weird, but I think it is a beautiful expression of the artist's inner life. Even if it's a weird inner life.
Well, you bought all this stuff. I mean, how'd you pay for it?
With Katie's credit cards. All of them.
Maybe our next life lesson will be in personal finance.
Hi. I'm looking for Iris West Allen. I'm here about the internship.
Hi, yeah, Cecile Horton told me to expect you.
Welcome to the Citizen. Just don't touch the vegan donuts.
You can put your things right over there.
Aww.
I'm choosing to die. the choice to leave you. But if my death is the only way to save the universe, to save you, I'm willing to do that.
Oh,
Whatever we do next, let's make it count.
oh.
We can start by preparing the team for this crisis. Maybe even a world without the Flash.
Oh,
So
she.
what are we telling?
Do your article. Ooh, okay.
Beginning
Oh,
biopsy
that guy
examination
again.
on patient 1A, Mitch Romero, male, 40s. It's my hope that this procedure will help to illuminate the effects of my cure when exposed to another subject. The body presents no obvious signs of hemorrhaging, but it appears the victim's blood has coagulated with an unidentifiable biological substance. We'll run analysis on the substance. Substance could have been absorbed into victim's veins prior to death.
Oh! Okay, so we got some resolvement with this episode. Barry and Iris, they've come to terms that, okay, this is happening, the crisis. And, with Barry saying, if it comes, it's not going to even be a choice, but if I have to do this to save you, I will. Essentially, that's what he's saying. Whew. So with Iris, this is deep stuff, okay? With Iris saying, whatever we do, we got to make it count. So now what's next? We got to prepare the team. So they are just really preparing for this crisis. Woo. Something else. So I was right about, what's her name? I'm sorry, Alexis? I don't know. Making sure she didn't turn on. But okay, so she's going to be a reporter. I knew it. She's going to be part of the cast. I wonder if her and Chester are going to have a little something. That'll be fun. Because, they're of the same age. So we've got, a couple new cast, some youngins involved. And Cecile's now going to be a defense attorney. So that's cool. All in all, I thought this episode was pretty cool. Okay, so that doctor guy, I forgot what's his name? Raymond? Starts with an R. I know he's from Heroes. I recall. But what exactly is his story in all this? I mean, they just shut him at the beginning and shut him at the end, and then that one guy just woke up. But it's still unclear to me. Exactly what is his role in all this. So we've got the crisis going on. I think all in all, this was a good, solid episode. This is a good storyline that we're dealing with. And and then Barry said, what they're gonna have to do is there's a secret group that's trying to manipulate and work the metas to do crime. So like a meta crime organization. So I know as we saw that pin. So that's a good mystery. I like mysteries. I love how they do that. But again, that's pretty cool. Tell me what you think. You guys got me some good comments and so I'm going to go into shout outs right now. And so, I just got to say, hey, thank you so much for the love. I also noticed that, a lot of you people remembered that it was actually Queen, the group Queen, that played that Flash Gordon song. I don't remember this. This was probably in the 70s, from what I understand. I don't remember. Okay. Anyways, here's some shout outs. I want to say thank you so much to these people, and I want to hear from you again, as well as other people, and I will respond. I do eventually. Okay. Hey, what's up? To Harley Ronco, Velocity 999, Point Dexter, Fernando Deucer, Dolores, Spencer, Jose 6287, Ba Org, Slim Jim Longfoot, Dave Walker, Top Gig, Daniel Des, Steven Schroeder, Brandon Bryce, David Nicholson, Enriquez Ruby, It's Alex, Eternal Density, Whopper Infinite, Dominic Hester, Game Pug Mobile. All right, Ross, Joe Masters, Cara, Elizabeth Martinez, Bessie Scott, Cheese Sticks, Jamal Bryant, Chance Taylor, Walter Alcaraz, Joshua Figueroa, Jex, Jalen Williams, SJW Slayer Leo, Rashawn Howard, Avengers for Life, Mr. Goodwin TV, Canada Graphs, Zach6844, and Azaria Love. All right. So, hey, I'm going to see you next week. You can follow me on my Instagram page. I'm going to put it right here. And we will talk tomorrow.